from Lincoln Prison 6 days ago is still at large tonight. During the day, there were reports of Hollister being seen as far apart as Paynton, Leicester, Felixstowe and West Hartlepool. But a police spokesman said this evening that acting on information received, they've narrowed the search to West London, where Hollister is known to have friends. The police have also issued this picture of Hollister, taken on holiday 3 years ago.
Hey!
The public has no account to approach Hollister, who may be armed and is of violent disposition.
What do they want to say a thing like that for?
At Dagenham today, workers came out over a dispute with the management over the right to have lavatories in the bicycle sheds.
They can't resist it, can they? They can't resist a snide remark.
Yeah, but officially, Tommy, you are a violent offender, though.
Who is?
You are. Officially, like, off the record. Well, what you been done for? GBH, assault and battery, armed robbery and throwing that parking meter attendant through Timothy White's plate glass window was hardly feast-loving.
But that doesn't make me a violent person. That's just violence what I done in the pursuit of my occupation.
Yeah, but what we mean, Tommy, is you have a violent occupation.
But that doesn't make me a violent person.
Yes, it does, Tommy.
No, it doesn't.
No, of course not. No, as you say, Tommy, as you say.
Now look what you made me do. Crumbs all over the floor.
Narrowed the search to West London. Do you hear that, Tommy?
Well,
That bit on the news there. Where you had known friends. That was in Delaford Street. It's only 100 yards away.
that picture of me was taken in Mallorca. Palmer, very nice Mallorca.
Yeah, he's very popular with villains. Oh, and footballers.
Always see someone you know. I was there on the proceeds of that, one of those armed robberies you just mentioned. Staying in Billy Feather's villa. You know, him what's Pawn King of Manchester. You know, the dirty films, dirty bookshops. It's all his, all his.
Yeah, I heard he'd done well.
Yeah, he's corrupted half of Lancashire, isn't he?
I wouldn't mind seeing Billy again.
Yeah, but, well, that'd be wonderful. I mean, you're more than welcome here, Tommy. More than welcome, as you know. But, I mean, we can't offer the amenities, the diversions, not like Billy Feather's got. There you've got room to move. There you've got room to stretch your legs. With his amenities, you could stretch anything.
Yeah. Thought appeals.
Oh, we'd never get him to an airport.
All right, Stan, all right. Let's have a little less negative thinking, shall we? I just want to establish the principle that Tommy must go. For your own good, Tommy, I mean. You're more than welcome here, but they said on the news they've narrowed the search to West London. Any moment now, old Bill's going to be knocking on the door.
Look, I'd been in Portugal by now if I'd had the readies. If that conniving git Charlie Dark hadn't let me down, I'd have been in the sun by now. Out your way, out everybody's way. For keeps. Except for some time in the distant future to settle my account with Charlie Dark.
Yeah, you're well out of here, Tommy, well out of England.
I don't wish to impose.
No, you're more than welcome here, Tommy.
If you had had the readies...
I've only just come out, haven't I? I ain't got turned round yet.
Yeah, well, I'm off up. You're not watching the telly, are you?
Apparently not.
Oh, well, just had the last of the ham, so in the morning you could tell your good lady I like the honey roast. I need razor blades and peanut butter, the crunchy one. And you could get me some reading matter and a jigsaw puzzle and some slippers. Size 8, broad fitting. And you haven't got me a woman yet.
Was there much trouble inside?
Nah. Seems all right. Very quiet. He used to read like and make model submarines. He's not a bad bloke. He's marvellous with children. Marvellous with children and animals. Wonderful.
I'll tell you one thing. Annie won't stay. She says if she comes back and finds him still here, she's going straight back to her cousins in Ongar.
I know. She don't feel safe with him in the house. She can sense him undressing her with his eyes, she says.
I've been putting bromide in his teeth.
They've been putting bromide in his teeth for the last 5 years inside. As soon as he gets over the walls, what's the first thing he says? I want a woman.
I've been giving him double doses.
Oh, well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Here, you ain't been putting it in my tea, have you?
Of course not.
Well, it's his fault.
What, you been feeling funny?
I ain't been feeling nothing. That's why I just thought. The urges have disappeared.
You've got other things on your mind, Dobbsy. Anxiety in case you get nicked for harbouring.
We! It's our problem and it's what we are going to do about it.
It's 200 quid.
What?
That's what it'll take to get him away.
Well, I ain't got it. What about you?
Skint, Dobbsy.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet you've got some little all stacked away for the proverbial rainy day.
Ah, yeah, I'm Mr. Big, I am. I got a number to count in bloody Liechtenstein.
You got those premium bonds?
I'm not cashing them in. It's my security for the future. My godmother gave me those 8 years ago. One of them's bound to come up soon. Maybe both of them.
Who owes you money?
Well, there's Spiggy, but you know his state. I staked young Terry Lever recently. They did a cash and carry warehouse. Promised me 10% of the take.
Well, take it.
Well, they only took stock. My cut's 4 gross a packet minestrone. We could do a job.
What?
We could do a job.
Well, it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? I've just come out, you know.
Well, it's no dodging and sheltering him up there, huh? 6 and 2 threes, isn't it?
You got anything staked out?
I've been making random observations. Round Parsons Green there's some very nice turf. I was round there the other night. I thought, bloody yum, yum.
Parsons Green? It's a load of tat.
What? Listen, since you've been inside, there's been a social transformation in Fulham. Yeah, all your essential working class cottages is fetching 30,000 now. The Yellow Door Brigade's moved in. Headmen and newscasters with trendy wives and kids with names like Emma and Simon.
Yeah, but any gear, though, anything worth the trip? I mean, they're all living above their means, that lot, aren't they? It's all Barclaycard, Access, American Express, Diners Club. There's no money, and they've forgotten what money looks like.
There's a lot of TV celebrities in that area, yeah, really personalities.
Right, in Fulham?
Yeah, I'll tell you, social transformation.
Let me think about it.
No, it'd have to be tonight. Because if he doesn't go, Annie goes. And if the police come round here with a warrant, we all go.
Have we got everything?
My torch needs a new battery.
Can you loan me some plimsolls?
They might pinch a bit.
No, it's all right. I wear thin socks. Yeah, we can't both go.
Why?
Well, Annie's due back. We can't go out and leave Annie in the house with him. Unattended, alone, with Godzilla up there. Did you make him tea for his supper?
No, I didn't. He had a glass of milk.
Ah, a glass of undiluted milk. And he's laying up there now, brooding and twitching. He's come dancing on the box. That'll be inflaming his passions. All those girls, all those swirling sequin skirts and flashing fires in the rumba.
Yeah, so all right. Don't need the two of us to do the job. We'll toss for it if you like.
Yes, I do like. Hold up. Well, let it drop, let it drop.
Loser does a job. Right, your share.
Heads.
Tails. On your way, my son.
Jammy Arrow.
Now, I'll take you round here and show you the house.
You ain't got a motor.
No, my cousin Tony's got a van.
What sort of van?
It's a van. He'll get us there. Then I'll come back before Annie gets home.
Will ya?
Well, I will if you shift yourself.
Well, go and fetch your plimsolls. Go and get me a bag of dirty washing.
What for?
What? It's a cunning method of concealment, isn't it, my son?
Ah, shrewd, that. Yeah, that's worth knowing. You know, my Uncle Arthur, he used to carry his swag in a cat basket.
Your Uncle Arthur got 7 years.
That's what you'll get if you cook this up. See? No one in. Same every night I've ever seen it. They're out at dinner, see? Some flesh restaurant up Chelsea, no doubt. No dog? No dog, no family, so no au pair girls. Be a doddle.
Yeah. I remember the last time you told me it was a doddle, don't we? 3 bleeding years that cost me. Go on then. Get back before she does.
But I'll be up then. Sorry.
Was that you driving that van?
The wiring's up the spout. I couldn't turn the music off, nor the windscreen wipers.
Well, what were you doing with it this time of night?
Well, I weren't selling ice lollies.
Don't you speak to me like that. You come home with that thing, waking half the neighbourhood up. I suppose you stole it, did you? I suppose you'll be up all the night now doing a respray.
It's not toes, I just borrowed it.
You were waking all the street up.
If you don't keep your voice down, you wake Tommy up.
He's not still here. Listen, I told both of you, I said I was not coming back to this house until he'd gone.
Ah, come on, Annie. How do you tell a bloke like that to get on out of it? It's not some awkward lodger, you know. It's Tommy Mad Dog Hollister up there. And all right, he likes reading and making model submarines. And apparently he's wonderful with children and animals, but he's also the bloke what bit Ronnie McGurk's ear off.
Ronnie McGurk had one ear?
Why do you think he wears his hair so long?
Well, he's not going to bite my ear off. I'm not afraid of him.
What you going to do?
I'm going up there and I shall tell him on your way.
No, Annie, no, not now. In the morning, but not now.
Has he got someone up there? Have you been out pimping for him? Is he consorting in my bedroom what's been newly decorated?
He's got no one with him. That's why it's not a good idea for you to go up there, see?
Why not?
Well, 5 years is a long time, you know what I mean? He's been deprived. All his urges have been sublimated. Is that the word? And if you used to go up there in that dress and that neckline, well, I mean... Oh, I'm no coward. But what chance would I stand against a raving psychopath with restless urges?
I know what I'll do. I shall tell the law.
Tell the law? I'll go to the filth? Annie, how could you say such a thing?
I'll do it to protect my home and my George. And you, if you did but know it.
Do you think George would ever forgive you? Do you think he'd live with you? Do you think I'd live with you? With an informer? God preserve us, girl. The whole of Fulham would be horrified. Tommy would be none too pleased.
I ain't afraid of Tommy Hollister.
Tell the law? Annie, that's despicable.
Right, it's just that I'm worried sick. I heard the news round our Paulings. Narrowed the search to West London, they have. They got coppers all over the place and dogs in Dawes Road. They're doing all Tommy's old cronies, all his old haunts, and it's only a matter of time before they're here. And then what happens to my George? Well, he's all right for you, but he's the householder. He's the one that's just come out, and he'll be the one straight back in.
I'd be done as well.
Oh, well, yeah, but not as bad as him. George will end up back in Dartmoor or Wandsworth or Scrubs or somewhere. You'll end up in some nice open prison with a swimming pool and a psychiatrist. It's not right he should be sticking his neck out. He should be keeping to the straight and narrow, watching his step, keeping his nose clean.
Obviously.
Where is he?
He's out.
Obviously. Where?
He's just out.
Stan, look at me. Now, where is George?
He's out thieving, Annie. If he'd been caught, I mean, well, we'd have heard by now, so... I mean, no news is good news, like.
3 hours he's been gone, and he's only in Parsons Green.
It depends what gear he got, Annie. He might have had to take it round to Little Cyril, the fence. Or if it was silver, he'd have had to take it to that bloke with a goatee beard in Tulse Hill.
What, this time of night?
But it's the cash we need, girl.
Oh, my God.
Who is it?
Who do you think?
I'll go up and tell Tommy to say he terrorised us. He forced us against our will, with threats of violence to me. And worse to you.
Oh, charming. Come in, please do.
Righto, lads, two of you upstairs, two out in the kitchen. Sorry about the door, Annie. Only no one answered. There's a terrific draft in here. Just making a routine check for Master Hollister.
What's routine about smashing my front door in?
With more than a smashed door in, if that Tommy puts up a bit of a struggle.
All that lovely new furniture. And that criminal will be smashing it to pieces.
Not deliberately. It's the police who smashed to pieces.
It's not yet paid for. It's not yet paid for, you know, that furniture.
That really is the least of our worries.
You must be asleep.
We'll still say he terrorised us, held us captive like.
You must have just surrendered. Or placid.
Placid?
Nothing up there, Sarge.
Oh, well, you can't win them all. Sorry about this, Annie. If it's any consolation, we're doing it to half the manor. I wouldn't like you to think that you were getting exclusive treatment.
You left your television set on upstairs. I switched it off.
By the way, is that your van outside?
What?
Is that your van outside?
Not necessarily.
Well, is it or isn't it?
Well, in a way.
Yeah, well, it's not taxed. However, I'll overlook that and make up for the broken door. Something wrong, Annie?
No, nothing. No, I was just thinking as I get quite used to the idea of all you police coming into this house all hours of the day and night.
Harassment, that's what it is. Just 'cause we've done a stretch. What chance a man stand?
Hello, hello, hello. Where'd you find him?
He was in the garden, Sarge.
You haven't been burying Hollister, have you?
What's your game, Blackie? What is your game? What's the world coming to when a man can't climb over his own back fence?
Where have you been, Dobsy?
None of your business.
Dobsy, when you're across the doors after midnight, 9 times out of 10, it is my business. Been the laundrette, have we?
You leave that alone. You got a warrant?
Don't be naive, George.
Harassment! What chance has a man got?
stand?
Seems clean, Sarge.
More than you can say for his shirts.
It's lucky there's none of your gear in there, girl. They'd nick me for lifting women's underwear.
Righto, lads. We better leave these good people. It seems they have nothing to hide.
Oh, yeah, just like that.
They never wipe their feet.
Dobsy, if you will insist in coming over the back fence instead of through the front door like a normal person.
What front door?
Eh? Oh, yeah. Well, come on, lads. No rest for the wicked. Well, evening all, as my TV counterpart would say. Be seeing you then.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Drop in any time. It's open house here, isn't it? Well, where's Tommy, then?
He's gone, that's all I know. I nearly had an heart attack.
Well, he was here when I left. Watching come dancing on the box. Well, maybe he got so inflamed he went down the Hammersmith Valley.
Where you've ever been is more to the point.
Oh, well, I just...
Those are your working trousers.
All right, Annie, all right. I know it was silly. I was trying to raise the readies to get rid of you-know-who. I mean, would I take a risk like that if it hadn't been for you, girl? For our marriage, our own? Well, I mean, would I?
Look at that. I bought it for your birthday, too. How long's it going to last, shinning up drain pipes?
All his gear's gone. He's left the place immaculate.
Yeah, well, he would do. His cell was always spotless.
I nearly had an heart attack, you know, and then when you come in...
Yeah, what happened? You bungle it.
Oh, bungle you, my son. A doddle, he says. And one thing I don't need when I do a job is a musical overture.
No, it was a wiring, Dobson.
And then I walks into 2 coppers. Fortunately, they was breathalyzing a vicar. It was half an hour before I could get in the house.
What was the gear like?
It was all heavy stuff, antique chests and tapestries, all very nice, but no use to me without a Pickford's truck. So I'm in the bedroom looking for something a bit more portable. Then what happens?
Then what happened?
You may well ask, so. No one's here in the evening. Comes back, doesn't he? I hear voices. Champagne, darling. I thought, hello, he's pulled a bird. But oh no, he's a speed merchant, isn't he? No lingering downstairs to play her his Herb Albert. If he's heard a foreplay, he don't believe in it. I'm popping a champagne cork and he's in the bedroom.
Where were you?
I'm in the wardrobe.
Lifting, were you?
Didn't have much choice, did I? Then I sees who it was, one of them celebrities you was on about.
Which one?
Him, you know, the actor, television star, him in that series, the one you've always fancied.
Not him.
Who?
Him, you know, household name, always pouncing around in a frilly shirt and a Maserati.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
I never knew it was his house. What happened?
Well, there's a bit of preliminaries, a caress and a tongue sandwich, and it's down to the old emotional stakes, isn't it?
What's he like in the flesh?
Well, he's not as big as he is on screen.
I always thought
No, he didn't seem to be.
What happened next?
Well, I sneezed, didn't I? Well, it was all them mothballs I sneezed and fell out the wardrobe.
What did he do?
He went to pieces, didn't he? He displayed none of that iron charm that's displayed in his series. Oh, no. Grovelling on the floor, isn't he? Trying to make a white flag out of a pillowcase. Don't mark the boat, he says. Take this ring. Take this watch. Take her. I just took off, son.
Well, they're let off.
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, though, so stum, eh?
Well, you should thank your lucky stars, George Dobbs. We all should. Someone up there's been kind to us tonight.
Don't think I don't know, girl.
Yeah, it was all for nothing that Tommy was out of here as soon as we left.
Yeah, you could have told me.
Well, I didn't know, did I?
You should thank your lucky stars. I'm going upstairs, change his sheets.
Are you sure it was him?
Yes. Well, next time I'll get his autograph.
I always thought he was ginger. Unless he's ambidextrous. Still, all's well that ends well, Dobbsy.
No thanks to you, my son. I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't setting me up.
Ah, Dobbsy.
It'd suit you down to the ground again if I did, Bird. Leave the way clear for you and my Annie.
How could you think such a thing?
Well, he's definitely gone. He's left this under the pillow.
Dear Dobbsy, Charlie Dock come round with the Reddies. Wonders never cease. Spelt E-E-S-E. On my way to sunnier climes. Thanks, Annie, for the cooking and the hospitality. She's a fine little woman. See you in church. Sincere regards, Tommy. P.S. If I were you...
What? If I were you, I'd watch your Annie with that stain.
Life is hard to live. Life is hard to live. And love is hard to give. From a making to a next to nothing. For life